Hi everyone, we are outside London Euston Station, and in this video we're going to be diving through the National Rail Station in detail, as well as showing you two London Underground stations, Euston and Euston Square, in this video. So let's go! So here you got Euston bus station with a office block up, perched above. And you also got these rather boring old signage here. Stepped route to Euston Station and to Euston Underground. Euston Square I'm talking about is down that road somewhere. As you approach the station premises, you're greeted by this forecourt area right here, with these benches where you can relax and wait for your train, but not in this weather. But here you got destination screens for your next train, and even dedicated ones for the London Overground services, which terminate here from Watford Junction every 15 minutes. And you even got the Caledonian Sleeper, an iconic night sleeper train from London to Scotland, which also terminates here. That's cool. Anyway, Euston is often considered as London's worst rail terminal, just because of its station architecture, which is so boring and ugly anyways. And also because the station has had several overhead problems and track infrastructure delays and service cancellations, etc. It was just a nightmare. But here's the main concourse where you wait for your train, and it's pretty good, but not great. Because previously, you used to have destination screens that were lined up across this now advertisement board. It's now just purely an advertisement board, and it's been replaced by these much smaller, much smaller destination screens, like I showed you at the forecourt earlier. And above you got the restaurants where you wait for your train, and even the first class lounge. And there's the ticket machines and the ticket office down there. It's cool. And actually, Euston actually introduces a different type of system than other terminals. So, basically, people are not usually allowed to enter the platforms, long before a train's departure. But when a platform gets announced, the passengers who are designated for that platform are slated to walk there, all in an orderly fashion. So you see those passengers heading for Milton Keynes, they're heading for Milton Keynes, and therefore they're heading to platform 10.
Passengers travelling over the weekend and services to and from Glasgow and Edinburgh will be subject to a revised timetable.
Alright, so Euston, you have to go down these long ramps, which you cannot run unless you're running for your train, which is allowed. So look, please do not run unless you have to, not because you want to. And here's the gate line. Yeah, there's platform 9, and that train on the left is for Milton Keynes. And there's even an entrance down to the tube from here, which is cool. You know, obviously this platform is closed, but I guess if anyone would get slated to wait for your train from the concourse, I guess you can. Okay, but anyways, here you've got the destination screens now being shown as for the next London Overground service in about 12 minutes. 12 minutes. And there's platform 8. Why is there an overground train there? Yeah. And the station serves Avanti West Coast, London North Western Railway, Overground and Caledonian Sleeper trains. Yeah, and the platforms here at the station are just boring and ugly as always. And this was built in a 60s architecture in such a brutalist style. But the station is being modified thanks to HS2, but I'm not sure if that will ever come here again, just because of cost. And I think it's projected to now end at Older Common instead. And in the distance is an Avanti West Coast train coming into one of the other platforms. Stock movement. I believe that's saying for Euston Depot. There's an Avanti West Coast service over there. Pretty sure from Manchester.
Welcome to Euston. This announcement for passengers travelling over the weekend from Saturday 4 to 6 May. Please note over these 3 days, maintenance maneuvers will take place at West Coast Main, which will result in operations to train services.
Got a Birmingham service leaving on platform 4. Oh, looks like we got a Westmoreland 7:30 arriving. On platform 8. Oh, it's in passenger service, okay. train passes through Camden, it's where the majority of the HS2 work is going. Pretty sure it's pointless because of the mothball of it. But I'm not too sure if it will happen though. I say it's mothballed. And quick history about the station. So, Euston was opened by the London and Birmingham Railway in about 1837, I think. Yeah, 1837. And it was progressively expanded twice, but in the 1960s it was completely overhauled just for car travel or residential capacity. And so you got this boring, ugly structure here with just pretty sure a services building on top. But it will be rebuilt again in the future with HS2, but like I said several times already, pretty sure it's mothballed. And the HS2 terminus would be at Older Common, and if it does terminate there, then HS2 would just become pointless because it won't connect with any tube lines. So an option is to continue ahead with Euston, build new central line platforms at Older Common, that's the second option. 3 is to add a walkway between Older Common and Wilson Junction, and 4 is just keep it at Older Common and do nothing, which is what we've been doing for these several years. Nice one from the driver. So its next stop will be South Hampstead, which connects to the Jubilee line at Swiss Cottage.
Tile Hill, Berkswell, Hampton in Arden, Birmingham International, and Birmingham UC.
This train is for crew. This train runs express to Milton Keynes and then stops all stations. Looks like we got another London Overground service. It's coming on platform 9. And Euston is one of 2 termini where London Overground trains terminate in Zone 1. The other being Liverpool Street, a few blocks away. Or a few miles away, sorry. Not blocks. But seriously, never take a London Overground service between Euston and Watford Junction. They're far too slow, so if you want to travel between Euston and Watford Junction, take the Northwestern, for God's sake.
Platform 9 on the 57 London Overground service to Watford Junction, following Southampton, Hilton Line Road, Queen's Park, Kenneth Green, Wilson Junction, Arlington, Stonebridge Park, Wembley Central, North Wembley, South Kensington, Kensington, Harrow Livingston, Kensington Lane, and Sheffield, Arlington Park, Bushing, Watford High Street, and Watford Junction.
So Euston, you can have two power sources, so you can have overhead power lines for the Avanti Northwestern and Caledonian Sleeper, and you also have third rail shoes for the overground only. But that's only for platforms 9 and 10, because the overground only operates from these platforms, not any other. All the others have overhead powers only. Got a third Northwestern coming by me.
Road replacement transport will operate in these stations. For more information, visit www.londonnorthwesternrailway.co.uk.
An Avanti service leaving for Crucial for Manchester. Where is it? Oh, it's here. My God, we got one of the new Avanti 805s, etc. There's a Class 390 arriving, but
Railway service to Crewe. Call it What's the Junction, King's Landing, Hempstead, Bradford and Crewe. This station is formed of 6 coaches.
you got one of these new 805s on the platform. Shut up.
Is in operation at this station for the purpose of security and safety management.
Yes, we got the 805 on the platform, which will replace these old Voyagers, which could be cascaded onto cross-country. I'm not too sure. It's for Birmingham. Got another Class 390, it's finishing its journey. Stroke 0, so it's a 9 cars. Shortage of train crew affect its like one stop, so close one stop terminus journey. Why are they so inept, these train drivers? I mean, Avanti is like kind of the worst operator, because like one time when I went up to Glasgow to film the station, the Central and Queen Street and the subway there, my train up there got cancelled and I had to wait for another one, which was at 9:30, and then something unexpected happened at Preston. So that train terminated at Preston, and then it had to supplement in for my train that I was supposed to take. But then it had to wait for a manager, and then I had to take the one that came before, but then that express train had overtaken. Man, unexpected event. Okay, we got a 7:30 arriving.
Your attention please. The 1690 London North Western Railway service to Northampton has been cancelled. This is due to a shortage of train crew. Passengers for Milton Keynes Central and Northampton. Your next direct London North Western Railway service is now
That's like 20 minutes away.
London North Western Railway only are not valid on this train.
5 coaches for this overground train. Usually it's 4 cars, not 5. That announcement was the 1610 service for Birmingham, which is the one on platform 7, the one I'm right next to. The train's coming in on platform 5. (390-0110), another 9-car train. another 7:30. But I had some horn, so I'm pretty sure another train is gonna leave. Let's see. Oh, I guess this is coming on platform 8. Oh! This is this train from Manchester, I think. Yeah, Manchester. The overground train is now ready to leave. This train is preparing to depart for Birmingham. I'll be boarding this overground train. I already tapped in with my Oyster card, so it doesn't matter now. And first let me check when this train leaves, because you don't have destinations, or no, PIS screens at the forward of the platform. They only have them at the back, i.e. the one closest to the ticket barriers. $16.27. I guess we'll board this. $16.27. Welcome to Euston Square, station on the subsurface lines, the Circle, H&C and Med lines, serving Euston Mainline station. And man, this station has such a tight frequency, with all three lines having about 26 trains an hour, maybe, or like 15, but they all come here at such tight frequencies because of the junction at Baker Street. And you got like rather classic signage, these signage dating from the 80s, and you even got this old sign showing only the Circle and Met, no Hammersmith City line, because this was before the H&C came onto the tube map. But man, you got nice old roundels compared to the current ones. Now, by the way, this station opened with the original Metropolitan Railway in 1863 as Gower Street, but was renamed, I think, 1910. But anyways, we got a Metropolitan line service for Uxbridge. And the station only has step-free access to the westbound platform. You can't board on the eastbound if you have luggage. By the way, in Secrets of the Circle line, I don't exactly remember this, but Jeff falsely mentioned that this station was the only station in Zone 1 to enter without a barrier, but it wasn't, because Waterloo doesn't have a barrier. And going back to the lift thing, regarding Waterloo, the only place in the station without a barrier is to the Waterloo and City Line platforms. All of the other lines at Waterloo have barriers. And also going back to the fact that the station has an OSI to Euston, it also, I'm pretty sure, does have an OSI to Warren Street on the Charing Cross Northern Line and Victoria Line. But this is a very interesting secret. So regarding HS2, which I'm pretty sure has been mothballed to Euston, if Euston would actually come at a later date, then there would actually be a connection passageway between Euston Square and Euston, finally linking the two stations together and finally connecting the subsurface lines to one of the largest stations in London and on one of the busiest main lines in the United Kingdom. Man, the Circle Line is packed. It always is. Alright, now we'll head upstairs and we'll walk over to Euston.
Customer service information.
Customer service information? Not update. Ooh. And the next station at the City of London end is King's Cross St Pancras. It's a map. Yeah.
Good services operating on all London Underground lines.
Oh no, 2012 announcement. Got Aldgate, the shared section to Liverpool Street, and the Circle Line going via Westminster, and then the Hammersmith City to Barking. Yeah, it is a Saturday again. A lot of people are travelling. I'll see you on the other side. Oh my goodness, the concourse is way too small, in my opinion.
There's a nightmare down up on the ground.
That's the only mention of metro in a tube station. Maybe some sort of football match in Wembley, I guess? That's why a lot of people are taking the Met. There's a sign for a Euston station. Turn left at the top of the stairs. So on the main road, and there's the modern entrance to Euston Square on the other side, and we have to walk this way for Euston Mainline Station.
I know. He was like, not in London.
And now coming up to Euston Mainline Station, which is that drab building, but this actually used to look much different back in the LMS days. So previously, Euston, if I just cross the road, and over there is the old Hampstead Tube Station building of Euston, but that closed in 1914. Here is the taxi rank, but it has been closed because of HS2, I think, which has been mothballed. So basically this closure was all for nothing. And basically Euston used to look like that, where my finger is pointing, next to the pink billboard. And it used to have a famous Doric arch which marked the entrance to the LMS, or London Midland Scottish Railway. But then basically in the 1960s, that was like torn down, broken up, and the old Doric arch was dumped into the Channel Sea River and was replaced by such an ugly drab building. And I'm pretty sure it was broken up in World War II, sadly. But there is a rumor that it could be brought back, which is very unlikely. There's an old LMS like water tower or a pub. And here's the bus station, and around here was where the Doric Arch was, where this building is, which are now just offices. And here's the entrance into that office. Yeah, and Drummond Street was where the old Hampstead Tube building was. And you have the destination screens that I showed you at the beginning. And you can wait in this forecourt for your train. But we'll be heading into the tube station, not the mainline station. Man, the mainline station is so bad. Especially this building, which is... Here's the entrance into the tube Euston station. Yeah, this is alright. This is only like the nice bit of Euston at the moment. And there's a nice tube rail hanging downwards. And straight ahead is the lift entrance into the mainline station. And that way is the overground, and that takes you to platform 9 at the mainline station. I'll see you on the other side. Like here you got a platform finder, both Northern Line branches and the Victoria Line, which makes it complicated. So you have platforms 1 and 3 for northbound travel, platform 2 for Charing Cross, platform 6 for Bank, platform 5 for southbound Vicky Line, and platform 4 for northbound Vicky Line. You have to go downstairs. See you on the other side. Yeah, those escalators come to a mezzanine area, and here you got the Charing Cross branch. We'll go in here first. But there are no lifts, so having luggage here is a pain. Southbound and the northbound. We'll head to the northbound. Yeah, they don't say overground. Yeah, and then they also say the other Northern Line branch and what platform. Nice artwork. This is fine. Nice variety of colours. Red, royal blue, that's Piccadilly line colour. Man, this is amazing. And these platforms, despite the artwork, are much more boring than the Bank platforms. And just have a really curved platform, and the next train is in 5 minutes for Edgware. This nice information here with a coat of arms here. Pause and resume once you've finished. for Edgware's coming. The next train behind this one is not in service, so it doesn't stop. Yeah, it skips Overground because this was a pre-recorded announcement before the Overground arrived. Tube these days. Oh my god, why did they reopen the door? Finally, they have to shout it out. Then clear up the doors! Euston Edgware service. Warning, Colindale Station. Yeah, be aware from 7th June Colindale will close for the upgrade. I already made a video on that. This is the amount of the tunnels. Go up here. This is the exit from the Charing Cross platforms. Let's go back to the ambience and noise. Alright, we're walking through this corridor, and this is the way to the bank platforms and the Victoria line. First to the northbound and then to the southbound. Okay, this way. Okay. This is the secret staircase here, but the sign here says that there are 51 stairs when there's actually 64 to the platforms. And here's the map of Camden Town on the bank branch. The station in between is Mornington Crescent, and that's only on the Charing Cross line. Got Edgware, Middle East and High Barnet, and the Vicky line, as I say it, to Walthamstow Central and Seven Sisters. Wait, this is the way back up to the concourse, and these are the escalators to the northbound platforms. And there's an interesting secret here, and it's that these platforms have cross-platform interchange, but they continue in the same direction with the trains going in opposite directions. I'll explain why that is. Oh my god, there's a large queue to the up escalator. And you notice this platform is in a Victoria Line style, because that was when the Victoria Line was built, and they had to divert the northbound Northern Line to this platform. God, the next train is 7 minutes on this platform. Now let me explain the technicalities behind why the northbound platform is diverted here. So basically, before, Euston used to have a very narrow island platform similar to the Clapham stations, Common and North. And oh, here you can see the people coming from the Vicky line, but I'll explain it here. So originally Euston used to have a narrow island platform for the Northern Line, and when the Victoria Line was built, they had to divert this northbound platform to a new location while keeping the existing southbound platform, and the Victoria Line was punched into the middle of the mega island. And so this actually creates a bit of a problem here, because the Victoria Line here is right-hand running, while the Northern Line just runs in a conventional left-hand style running. So if the Victoria Line was left-hand running here, it would have created a problem with the cross-platform interchange they were willing to try and serve. So if it was, then the cross-platform interchange would have been reversed here. Like, if someone was coming down from the Victoria Line northbound, they will continue on to Northern Line trains heading back north if the cross-platform interchange was like exactly the same with trains in the same direction. So what they did was that they flipped the Victoria Line track to have the Victoria Line right-hand running, like what you see in Paris and North America. So basically what they've done was that they made the Victoria Line go in one direction, and so that passengers can cross platforms to have a Northern Line train go in the opposite direction, but continue like their journey south, like where they actually want to go. Are you confused by this? Good, me too. How long was that train on the platform? Like, length of me doing that? Highway Finsbury Walking style. And also another flaw. Why is there no black lining on that sign? I mean, there is on the one on the bottom, but on the connection sign, it says Northern and Victoria Lines, southbound platforms 5 and 6. But where is the black lining? It's completely hidden. I mean, it is there, but it's completely hidden. So flawed and skewed. lighting motifs here represent the Doric arch that used to be the entrance to the LMS and Euston Station. Yeah, the Victoria line, they do say overground. There are plans, or were plans, to actually make the station a part of the Dockland side railway network by extending it from Bank with intermediate stops at City Thameslink, Holborn, then calling it Euston, and then terminating at King's Cross. But I'm pretty sure that got cancelled. Me heading down the southbound escalator. Like, oh my days. The moment I walked from the northbound to the southbound was hellish. It was like a hellscape. An absolute nightmare. Oh my god. TfL, please improve Euston Tube Station. Definitely. And why are there 2 escalators only? There has to be an extra third one. Man, Euston, with all of this 60s architecture, everything is just crammed. Southbound first. And yeah, you'll notice the platform is very, very wide here. Because where I'm walking on was the original northbound track until it was moved. Yes, here I'm walking on the old northbound track, and there is another one of these at Angel, but Bank's wide platform is built from scratch. During that inferior capacity upgrade. But not really inferior, because, I mean, the platform is amazing, but still the capacity is bad. And this platform serves trains for modern only. With why does Battersea even show on this map? Oh my god, a ratchety squeaking noise. Leave. Get scared and leave. abandoned tunnel. To the abandoned tunnel. Oh my god, look. Through, here, behind this mesh here,
The train now approaching is to Morden. Please stand back from the platform edge.
and behind this wall, here, was where the original track was. I can't believe it still exists. Look, here, where I'm standing, was where the original track was. Got another train for Morden. Right, now to the southbound, or the last platform. What? The door's shuttered. Before, you would have noticed that on the southbound, the way in, there used to be a screeching whee noise, but now the track has been welded, and it now doesn't exist. Listen. Lock. Get scared and leave. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the third episode of my rail terminal series. If you did, please like and subscribe if you want to see more content. I'll see you all next time.
Okay.